guys, so I'm here today to do my November favourites. I'm trying to get back into the habit of doing monthly favourites, and I did a bit of a more recent favourites about a month and a half ago, and it's been the first full month since then. So I am here with a favourites video, and I have a lot to talk about because a lot has been going on in November. It's been a crazy busy month. I'm so excited that it's December, although I still think it's going to be a little bit hectic in the beginning, but going home for Christmas, so that's the first year I can actually say that because I've never lived outside Edinburgh before. This isn't about things going on in December, sorry, this is about things going on in November. Please stop me rambling, someone. Let's kick things off with favourite books, shall we? It's always a nice in on this channel. And in all honesty, I haven't read a ton this month because I've had a lot going on at work and uni, but you'll hear more about that in my wrap up. One of the books I did read though was a 5 out of 5 star, one of the best books I've read all year. Absolutely adored it, would recommend it to everybody, and that is Girls Will Be Girls by Amy O'Toole. This is the physical copy here, but I actually listened to an audiobook. I may have bought this as a gift for somebody, so this isn't even mine. Some of you might have already noticed. This book is the read for the Feminist Orchestra book club in December. I read it a month early, I'm so sorry, but I just really needed a really good audiobook this month, and this kind of fit the bill, and I'm so glad I did read it, and I'm looking forward to chatting to you all about it on the Goodreads group because I enjoyed it so much. This book is all about gender roles and gender conformity and gender performance and the way gender is imposed on both men and women and those that would rather not identify as either, and how damaging gender can be. Amy O'Toole does have a PhD in gender studies, so she does have proper knowledge to write this book, and I really appreciated that because everything she said was very insightful, very well thought through, evidence-based, not inflammatory, and it was really wonderful to read a book like that, but that also contained lots of personal anecdotes, which made it really accessible and really fast to speed through and really enjoyable and really relatable. Of course, a lot of the personal anecdotes do come from the perspective of somebody who lives most of their life as a woman and is recognised as a woman by society, but the book isn't just about women, it's about gender in general. And it also does a wonderful job of exploring queerness, and reading a book that's just so well composed like this made me realise how much I disliked Animal by Sarah Pascoe. I think I'm going to have to reduce it to a 2-star instead of a 3-star. This book is just so sensitive and well thought through and insightful and knowledgeable, and also it's not heteronormative, and it was just so wonderful. It brought me so much joy reading this book. And although it's exploring a very serious topic and the way that topic can impact on our lives in a negative way, it's a very positive book. But my next favourite is a favourite film or documentary which actually goes along with a book and a YouTube video. So let me explain. On the 1st of December at my work, which is at Pan Macmillan, the publishing house, and one of our imprints, Picador, published this book, How to Survive a Plague, the story of how activists and scientists tamed AIDS by David France. This is a non-fiction book, and it's based on the documentary by the same name, which was directed by David France, who is a journalist. I've been reading this book, but I also watched the documentary in November twice. It is a wonderful documentary. It's so powerful and important and inspiring and moving, and I just would recommend all of you watch it. It is obviously about the same topic as the book. It's about the AIDS epidemic in the 1980s and the fight for better medical treatment and research into AIDS. The documentary is predominantly made up of actual film footage from the 80s and 90s, which is just wonderful and so powerful. And what else I wanted to mention was one of the key players in this movement, in the organisations ACT UP and TAG in America that moved a lot of the issues to do with HIV and AIDS at the time, was Peter Staley. And Peter Staley is just an amazing man, and I had the absolute honour and privilege of being able to interview him for a book break episode for the Pan Macmillan channel, where I make a weekly series called Book Break, if you don't know already. But just in case you aren't subscribed, or you haven't seen the video yet, or you don't follow me on Twitter and haven't seen me tweeting about it, I just wanted to share this video because it is possibly the most important video I've ever made on the internet. I'm so happy I was able to make it, and that I was able to interview Peter Staley for the video. There's also a little bit of stop motion in there, but the most important bit is Peter Staley. And the reason I think all of you should watch this video is because Peter Staley provides some amazing advice about the future of AIDS activism, as well as advice on spreading awareness and making sure people get checked for HIV, and it's just full of such important information but in a really short, condensed form. And I hope it's the kind of video that you'll watch and go away with things that you can practically do as an individual to help the fight against HIV and AIDS. It was World AIDS Day on the 1st of December. I'm hoping this video is going up on the 2nd of December, but this is not a conversation that should only take place on one day of the year, and it would mean the world to me if you would watch this week's Book Break episode. I haven't been asked to say this on my channel. I personally just put so much work into that video, and it's really important to me that it's out there in the world, so I would love for you to watch it. It's only 4 minutes of your day, and honestly I'd rather you went and watched that video than stuck around and watched the rest of the nonsense in this one. But if you do plan on sticking around, I'll continue on with the rest of my November favourites. My favourite TV show of the month is Jane the Virgin. I binged this show. I watched the first few episodes last year and could not get into it at all, but it just demonstrates the importance of coming to things at the right time. So I started watching it again this month and binged it all. I just could not stop watching it. I love Jane and Michael, and I just enjoyed it so much. It's funny and it's moving and it's fast paced and there's lots going on, and it's just really engaging as a TV show. So I would recommend checking it out if you haven't already. It's definitely worth giving a shot, or even a second shot like I did. I guess my next favourite is where I am right now. And that's my new flat. I finally found a flat in London and moved in and have been here all of November, I think. Yeah, we moved in right at the beginning, my flatmate and I, and I'm so happy to have my own place here in London. It's also just nice not to have to worry about finding a flat anymore, but I'm loving my flat. A few of you asked for a flat tour in my homeware haul. I'm probably not going to do a flat tour because it's not just my space. I share it with somebody else, so I'm just not sure I feel like that's fair. But I will do a room tour in January once I've picked up a few more things from home over Christmas time. Generally speaking though, on the homeware front, I have been loving the shop Tiger, or Flying Tiger. It has so many cute but also handy knickknacks that are really inexpensive, and it's been great to help me kit out my room a little bit. I'll show you some of the highlights, shall I? Since my homeware haul, I picked up this, which is a little jewellery stand with a little marble base, and it's gold, and it's just obviously for hanging jewellery on. And I didn't have any jewellery boxes or anything with me, so it's good to have something to help organise my bits and pieces a little bit more. And this was only £4 and it's so cute. It could be so much more expensive in another shop. Probably not the best quality, but it feels pretty sturdy to me and I'm pretty happy with it. I also picked up things like this mug, which I'm using to store my makeup brushes, and I picked up a few other things, and if you are interested in homeware then you can check out that haul, and I won't go on about it too much here in case that's not your cup of tea. Other than my Tiger knickknacks, I've also been loving picking up prints to help just jazz up my room a little bit, and this one was actually sent to me very kindly by the Literary Emporium, and I think it might be my favourite. I don't know, it's pretty damn awesome though. And it says, "No need to hurry, no need to sparkle, no need to be anybody but oneself. Virginia Woolf." I've actually got a music favourite this month as well. I don't often have music favourites, but I do this month, and it's Bry's new EP. I downloaded this onto my iTunes the day it came out, and I can't stop listening to it. There's a couple of songs in there that are just my like morning walk to work songs. Like Disarm, Care and Everything are my 3 favourites. And yeah, I just think Bry in general is just such a wonderful person. It's so nice to see good things happening to good people, and he's so good at what he does that if you haven't checked out his music already, please do. And if you don't already know, he actually has a YouTube channel. He has his own YouTube channel for music. He has a YouTube channel that he does with his wonderful wife Candice, who's also just a fantastic human being, and she has a booktube channel. So there's plenty of things for you to go and check out as well. But I thought I'd polish things off with a piece of clothing because it was an absolute bargain, and I think everyone should buy one if they get the opportunity to, because I'm loving it. And it's this jacket, which is like a burgundy red corduroy, and if you know me, corduroy and velvet are my 2 favourite fabrics. Also tweed clothes I love. But this is fantastic. It's got fake shearling on the inside, and I've been wanting a sort of faux shearling jacket because it's just so warm, and this one is really warm for a jacket. Whenever I wear it I feel super duper cozy, and it's from Primark, and it was £18. Full price, £18. So I had to mention this because that's a bargain, right? Like, that's amazing. They also had a denim version, but corduroy, guys. Corduroy. I've actually been sitting here talking for quite a while now, so I'm going to end this video here. I would love to hear from you, especially if you have any favourite documentaries you can recommend to me this month. My flatmate and I are trying to watch documentaries together more frequently, and the next one we're planning on watching is 13th or 13, which is on Netflix, and it's all about the American prison system. But if you have anything else we can watch, please let me know. I need more recommendations. And if there's just anything that made you smile in the month of November, do let me know. Let's share a little bit of joy amongst all of the less joyous stuff that's going on in the world right now. And until next time, guys, happy reading. I'll see you all again soon. Bye!